Hey there, you're welcome to another Pyrochure skills tutorial, and I'm your host. My name is Victor, and as usual, we're going to be dealing with a new app right here. So the new app we're going to be dealing with is, I think we've been treating some Adobe apps, some Autodesk app, in fact, some Cinema 4D apps too. So today we're going to be treating another Adobe app, okay? And that is the Adobe Premiere Pro. So right here, you can see the shortcut right here. So I'm going to double click it. Yeah, I think this is my Premiere Pro. This is 2019, as you can see. It's gonna take a little bit of loading. Please, if you have been following any of our previous tutorials, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and give us a thumbs up on our videos. And please comment below so we can know how far we have to go in these tutorials, just to make it quite explanatory. So I think that's fine. It's gonna take quite a lot of loading. Okay, so this is how the home page is gonna look like. Then to create a new project, I'm gonna just click new project right here, or I could just connect this to the Adobe Premiere Rush in new team project, in which I can sign within the Creative Cloud of more than one computers, and or I can just open our team project right here. So I can open my from previous projects right here. Just click on the previous project I've done. But I'm gonna click new project because this is a tutorial class. So I'm gonna call it tutorial 1. Okay, and this is the location where I'm going to be saving it. And also the renderer, leave the renderer alone, leave the scratch text kind of whatever is here alone, and general. So this should be it. Then press OK. It's going to take quite a lot of loading. Okay, yeah, it's finally loaded actually. So as you can see right at the top, we've got most of the stuff we're going to be using. You got your learning, even for learning new stuff, your assembly, your editing, your color, your effects, your audio, your graphics, your libraries. So I think we're going to go through this one by one. But before we go through that, let us give you a description of the basic user interface. The first thing you know is the fact that your editing is going to first start right here, okay? Mostly in the editing part right, as you can see. So in the editing part, it contains a lot of stuff actually, which you might not actually know much about. For example, this place contains a place where you can preview the video before adding it to your main sequence right here. You can preview the video here before adding it to your main sequence right here. So this effect control is used to add effects to your video and configure them any way you want. You can go to the effects panel to add an effect, and you can adjust it using the effects control. The audio clip mixer helps you to edit mostly about your audio. That's when you go to the audio panel, and the menu just give you a few details about your clip, nothing else about that. So now look, this place contains where you're going to import your media. To import your video, you can just click this blank place and press import, or when it is filled with videos, you can just click the upper part here and press import. So actually this place is where you can just drag your media here in order to create a new sequence. And when you create a new sequence here, this is where your volume is gonna be, this is where your video is gonna be played, and this is where your info video is gonna be. So it depends anyhow. So I'm gonna create my project. I'm gonna press option. Yeah, I should introduce you probably to this. These are the tools, as you can see, the tools that is required for you to edit those videos. For example, this is your selection tool, drag select forward tool. This one's your ripple edit tool, your razor tool, your sleeve tool, your pen tool. You're mostly gonna be using the razor tool, the selection tool, the hand tool, the pen tool, and the text tool. So that's what I'm gonna base most of our discussions on. So why don't I take you through the basics of importing a video? You could always adjust the stuff to suit you any kind of way you want it to be suited. And as usual, let's talk about these places, those toolbars, as you can see at the top. If you click on learning, you see a lot of stuff about learning. You might not really understand much about it, but learning deals with you just learning stuff from the Creative Cloud. When I click assembly, you can see it adds it just like this, just to assemble your videos, import your media files into everything. So now I want to edit it. If I click editing, it's going to change all over again. So let's just say this is how it's going to be, because I want to preview my video here. This is where my video is going to play, and this is where I can drop my video. I'm going to import my video here and drop my video here. So it's like Premiere Pro is just step-by-step process. After you've imported your video using the assembly, you move to editing, then color grading, add some effect, then adjust the audio, then add some graphics, maybe some transitions or some lower thirds to your graphics. And you can also go to libraries to add some dedicated effect that came with the app. So it's so quite simple to use. So if you can import your video to this place, when you press color, it's going to take a hell of a loading. Okay, when I press color, as you can see, it's bought the volumetric color preset. That means I could color grade it when I press color. If I press effect, it means I could add some kind of effects right here. Let me search for the crop effects. There are a lot of effects right here that you can actually make use of. And sometimes some After Effects plugins do work with Premiere Pro sometimes. So you get to add After Effects into Premiere Pro effects too. So you can actually edit using the audio. It's going to change a little bit. So you can select if your audio is a dialogue, music, effects, or ambience, and it automatically adjusts it for you depending on the kind of preset you want to choose. Now, graphics. When you press graphics, it's mostly going to be using most of the graphics that came with the app. Look at this. Most of the graphics that came with the app, as you can see, these are amazing graphics, which you need to really check out. So as you can see, yeah. So actually, when you click libraries, this is going to just take you to the creative library where you can just add some stuff from online, from your creative cloud, actually from your online mostly. So let's just go back to the editing part. Let's say we want to assemble our videos. Okay, just press option. I want to import a video. I could import anything like music, video, all supported media files, just like this. Look at this. You could import anything right here. Character animator projects, Photoshop projects, any projects can be imported actually. So all supported media, as you can see. So I'm going to press my project, and let's go to some stock videos, videos, and just post it with other stock videos. Oh yeah, so as you can see, I've managed to import my stuffs right here, but this is where I just assemble my videos. Okay, though I could arrange my video here, but I just want to edit those videos and see how far I can go with the transition. I'm going to go with editing, and right here in the editing tool, there are a lot of stuff I could do with this video, which I'm going to show you. So now to start with the timeline right here, you have to drag the video just like this into your composition, just like this. Leave it over the composition. It's going to take quite some time of loading, and this is how it's going to look. So now be careful that when you want to use any of those, okay, you want to use any of those, you can actually turn this on. Okay, you can always turn all those things on. Okay, and actually there's some stores that are going to supposed to know here, which probably you won't be using much of them in the first place, but the ones you'll be using are mostly related to the tools. So now where Premiere Pro comes to be very easy is the fact that these controls are pretty handy, and you can actually use them very easily. And what I mean by that is this. Look at this. When you just go to the edge of the video right here, it's going to turn into this. That means you can pull this right like this, and if you come to the edge of this place, you can pull this right in just like this. So you can see it's a very lucrative stuff. And actually I could just adjust my video, and this thing has auto snapping feature, so I could just snap my video like this. You see, snap it just like that. So that means after this one plays, it moves right into this. You see, this one is small, and we want to make it to match this one. I could just I would just double click it. After clicking on the video, you double click it just like this, and you drag it to the screen. So you can see they've matched each other just like that. So actually you could also do the same thing and adjust this one. Just double click it, and you can be able to drag it out or drag it into the video. So let's just say it's very simple to do. So I think I made myself clear. So I think now that you know about the interface and stuff like that, I think you can actually preview your videos right here, as you can see. And we'll teach you some tips about this that you need to know in our next video. So That's all for today. Have a beautiful, nice, and wonderful day. Please make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel, and you can give us a thumbs up on these tutorials. And please, if there's more questions to be answered, please move to the comment section and give us a question, and we'll gladly answer it for you. So that's all for today. Have a beautiful, nice, and wonderful day. Goodbye.